We're at the Surplus to Supper kitchen. I'm Joe Crussell and I'm going to be making roasted pumpkin. I'm going to show you a dish today which is roast pumpkin, and we're going to use all different vegetables, but mainly we're going to use pumpkin. And I'm just going to show you now how I would chop it up. I'm going to take it down the middle and we're going to make it flat so I can work with it easier. I'm going to square it off so it's all even. And on this, I'm going to roast it with the skin on. I want these big pumpkin pieces, what we're going to use. And that's going to be our roasted pumpkin. And we're going to put some olive oil. We're going to always season with salt. And turn it over and give it a little rub. Leave on the side with the salt in, and it will release all the extra juices inside the pumpkin, what we don't need to cook with. And I'm going to show you the parsnips. Just a normal parsnip, and we're going to peel it. And we're gonna chop it down the middle, and we're gonna go into big chunks like this, into 3, and this one into 4. We're gonna chop this one straight down the middle, and we're gonna do the same again. Same again, we're gonna go with some olive oil. Yeah, not too much, just enough to cover it. We're gonna go salt, and we are gonna use pepper with the parsnips. Just a tiny bit, not too much. We're gonna go over to our mushrooms. We're gonna take off the bottoms of the mushroom, and we're just gonna go into 4. So there's our mushroom. We're just going to go again with a little bit of olive oil, not too much, just enough to cover them. And we're going to fold them all in. Now we're going to go over to our courgette. We're going to go straight down the middle with the courgette. With this, we're just going to use half of it, and we're going to go take up the seed part. And then we're going to go like this. One up, one across. We're going to use the olive oil again, and we're just going to cover it. I'm going to go with a little bit of salt. We're going to come to our tomatoes now. And our tomatoes, they can stay on the vine, and we can use them like how they are. And we're just going to cover them in olive oil and make sure they're fully covered. And they can have a little bit of salt. This is all our veg ready for roasting. So we've had all our vegetables in for about 7 or 8 minutes, and we're going to take them out and we're going to turn them over and just check how they do. We've got our tomatoes, what are pretty much there. They're there. They won't need to go back in. That's at the stage where we want them to be. The mushroom, I would say the same. They're nice. They've still got a little bit of a crunch to them, but they're cooked all the way through. I'd put the courgette back in for another 4 or 5 minutes with the pumpkin. I'm just going to turn over the pumpkin so it can go onto the other side. And we've got the parsnips here. We're going to turn them over and we're going to do the same, but we're going to go back in with the 3 veg. The pumpkin, the courgette, and the parsnip. And we're going to leave it for about 4 minutes just to cook through, to make it fully go soft, bring out all the sweetness in the pumpkin, what we're looking for. So we've had the roast veg in the oven for another 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna take it out and it should be pretty much there. As you can see, our courgette is there. Parsnips, yeah, they're nice. They've got a little bit of color, but they're soft. And our main ingredient, what I was using today, is our pumpkin, and it's really soft. So we've got the mushroom and we've got our tomatoes plated up. We're gonna go with our courgette. We're gonna try and get a little bit more volume, and we're gonna go on the tomato. So, and the last ingredient is the pumpkin, is the main ingredient, what I was cooking, the main reason why we're doing this demonstration today. We're gonna layer it. And we're just gonna go over the top. Over the top. We're gonna go with some espelette around. Some olive oil, just to give it that shine. And that is roasted pumpkin. This has been the Surplus to Supper Kitchen, and I'm Joe Crussell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.